A very pleasant good afternoon, folks. This is Punch TV live from the grounds of the Rabas International Airport, and we are awaiting departures. Some of the flights have begun to turn on their engines, so we are awaiting international guests who participated in the inaugural ceremony there in Monrovia. In a moment from now, they will be departing Liberia. Many of the flights you see here have been packed for hours, awaiting the international guests who jetted down here a couple of hours ago to drive to Monrovia for the inauguration ceremony of the President, Joseph Yuma Boakai. So, welcome to Punch TV Live. We are at the Rabas International Airport. You can hear in the background some of the engines of the flights are turned on, awaiting the presidents and other guests who came to Liberia to participate in the inauguration ceremony of President Joseph Yuma Boakai. We are here in Maigibi County and been following some of the happenings in Monrovia, but there's no need to panic. Absolutely, there's no need to panic. Everything is on course. The president is doing fine. You don't need to panic. The president is doing fine. There's no need for panic. The president is doing extremely well. So you don't need to panic. But we're here at the Rabas International Airport, and we are prepared to bring you the departures, just as we did with the arrivals. We are also prepared to bring you the departures, and we've also been informed that the former President George Weah will be departing the country today. The former President George Weah will be departing the country today. So that is it. That is it, folks. Punch TV live from the Rabas International Airport. Punch TV live from the Rabas International Airport. We are waiting departures. We are receiving information that, from Monrovia to RI, especially with international guests, it's just a little less than 30 to 45 minutes to be here, and then to board their flights back to their various countries. But on the average, you can say the inauguration was successful because the president took the oath of office along with the vice president, and despite the health the situation with the speech reading of the president, but he's okay in health. There's no need to panic. He's okay. We've received reports that he's doing extremely well. There's no need for panic. Extremely well, no need for panic. But we are here at the newly constructed and dedicated lodge here at the Rabas International Airport, awaiting the departures. We are awaiting departures. Some of the delegates, presidents, and officials from elsewhere will be returning to the Rabas International Airport shortly, and will be leaving the country following a successful inauguration ceremony. One may ask why you're saying successful. It's successful the fact that the president did the oath of office along with the vice president. So obviously it's a successful inauguration program. Don't be carried away by distraction and others. You don't need to be told that an elderly man like the president should not be standing for hours and reading a speech that is 1-2 hours. Those who wrote the speech should have known better, and not to put the president under such. Those who wrote the speech should have known better not to put the president in such position. It's totally uncalled for to put the president in such a condition. He should not be standing for hours in such a place that lacks ventilation. So that's the fight. It is the fight, and we hope that those Unity Party folks and Star Wars and executives will learn from their mistakes. It's very important, very much important, very much important. So we're here at the Rabas International Airport. There is no need to panic. The president is doing extremely well. He's doing well. Don't panic. The president is doing good. It's just the fact that the place was so heated, the place was so hot, and he had to read a speech that is approximately 2 hours. As we've received reports that the speech was 2 hours, and so long time for the president of his age to stand for that long in this place that is not ventilated sufficiently. So there's no need to panic. So this is Sponge TV coming to you live from the Rabat International Airport. We are here and we brought you the arrivals today. Notably amongst those who arrived today was the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier General Julius Maada Bio, the former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, the Vice President of Nigeria, as well, amongst other international guests who touched down early this morning here at the Rabat International Airport, and similarly they will be returning here to depart Liberia. So the flights you see packed here are all flights that belong to delegates, or flights that were hired by delegates and presidents from Africa, in the Manor, West Africa, Europe, America. There's all of the flights you see parking here, waiting for the guests who went to Monrovia for the inauguration ceremony. You see several of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, approximately 10 flights here waiting for the delegates to return from Monrovia to take them out of Liberia. And we also received information that the former president George Weah will be departing the country today, right here. He will be departing the country, so we hope to bring you that as well. We hope to bring you that as well. Let's go for the arrival. Go to the arrival. Let's go there. They will allow us to go. The arrival there. Let's go to the arrival. So we will go to the entrance of the newly dedicated airport lodge and see who are those who are arriving or returning to the airport for departure. So this is the VIP lodge, newly dedicated by the former President George Weah. So we're here awaiting leaders who are returning to the airport. Leaders who are returning to the Rabat International Airport from Monrovia, participating in the inauguration and be boarding the flights back to their respective countries. Punch TV live from the Rabat International Airport. Welcome to this live coverage from the Rabat International Airport. So the delegates are returning to the airport and then subsequently boarding their flights after forming a part of the inauguration ceremony at the National Legislature in Monrovia. We are so sorry, sincere apologies for that technical problem. We are sincerely sorry for the disruption. So guests returning to the airport Delegates are returning to the airport, and subsequently they'll be boarding their flights out of Liberia. So members of the armed forces of Liberia are getting ready for their normal routine to receive delegates who are departing Liberia. Members of the armed forces of Liberia are getting prepared for what they do normally, the normal exercise to guests who are departing the country. Punch TV live from the Rabas International Airport. My name is Jeff Jefferson. I've been here since morning, bringing you happenings unfolding at the Rabas International Airport. And we see securities of the former president here, which signals that the president might be the former president, pardon, is definitely traveling out of the country today, because we see members of the EPAs of the former president George we are here. So it signals that this validates our initial information to you that the former president George Weah will be departing the country today. We cannot confirm, but we've been told that he's going to Italy. He will be traveling to Italy. The former president George Weah, who turned over power today. And may we just be frank here to tell you that the former president George Weah has raised the flag of democracy for Liberia in the Mountain River Union, ECOWAS region, Africa, and the world at large, to see the second, if not third, transition of power democratically to an elected government speaks volume. So the former president George Weah should be given his flowers while he's still alive. He should be given his flowers while he's still alive. So he'll be departing the country today, because we've seen many of his immediate security guards here at the Rabas International Airport, and one of them did confirm to us that the president will be departing Liberia today. So let's bring you the formalities of the armed forces of Liberia. Let's bring you the formalities. They're getting themselves in preparation to receive delegates who are going to be departing Liberia in minutes or hours from now. So let's also bring you the cultural performance. These folks from the Crusaders for Peace have been here for a couple of days, and they've demonstrated nationalism and patriotism to be here and receive guests, and also usher out guests out of Liberia as well. Yes, sir. Protocol, Chief. One of the flights is coming, so it tells us that delegates of all the flights are already here from Monrovia, and they can now embark the flight to leave to depart Liberia. Flight will turn around. The flight will turn around. at the position where delegates who boarded the flight will also embark again the flight to depart Liberia. So we've been told that this flight will be having on board Enugu, the Enugu State Governor of Nigeria. The Enugu State Governor of Nigeria will be boarding this flight with his entourage. So the luggages have been taken to the flight. The luggages have been taken to the flight. The governor of Enugu State will now depart Nigeria. The governor of Enugu State, Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, will now depart aboard the flight to Nigeria and to depart Liberia. The governor of Enugu State. Huh? The governor of Enugu State, Nigeria. I don't have his full name. He is a delegate. He is delegate. And so the governor of the state of Enugu and his delegates are boarding this flight to depart Liberia for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They have participated in the historic inauguration of the President Joseph Walker. So the airport workers here at the Rivers International Airport are on top of their game. They are on top of their game and ensuring that all of these delegates who are landing here on flights are on board the flights that are departing. Enugu State, Enugu State. Put my head, that's more hard, this one. Yeah, put my cap on my head. They will keep the papa in heat for 2 hours. And that embarrassment is cause for themselves. They know too much. So the stairs of the flight is now being closed. And the governor of the state of Enugu of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and his delegates will depart Liberia after the successful participation in the inauguration of President Joseph Walker. And so this is just the beginning of more departures from the Rivers International Airport, and we are committed to bringing you all of the departures today here at the grounds of the Rivers International Airport. Punch TV live from the Rivers International Airport. My name is Jeff Jefferson. We're here in the heat of the hot of the sun, or the heat of the sun, to bring you the happenings here at the Rivers International Airport as it relates to departure. So we will take leave of you shortly, and we will resume in a couple of minutes. As soon as this flight, takes off to leave the soil of Liberia. Pardon. As soon as the flight takes off to leave the soil of Liberia, we wrap up, and then we will bring you all of the other happenings as it relates to departure from the Rivers International Airport. So the flight is what we call in the Liberian parlance taking air. The flight is taking air. It's taking air now to pick up the leaf. The flight is taking air. It's a wonderful experience, to be on board a flight. Very nice experience. So the flight is taking air right now. And some people see traveling on board aircraft as a hobby. For me, I don't see this as a hobby because it's frightening. Very much frightening, but it's a wonderful experience to have to board a flight. It's taking air right now. This equipment is taking air right now. And This sound is actually not good for our ears. You can see the flight attendant there with his microphone in his ears. But we're here to do the job of the Liberian people. This sound is not actually good for the ears. It's too strong, it's too high for the ears. So it will take off shortly. The flight will take off shortly. So long you see the red signal up, there it's about to take off. Okay, so it's about to take off now. The flight is taking off now. It is taking off now from the Rabat International Airport. So I'm very sure it will turn around. I'm very sure it will turn around. The flight will turn around. It will come back to this end. The flight will turn around. The breeze from it is not easy. It's pouring out serious dust. Serious dust. It's pouring out serious dust. It's not easy. Serious dust from its engines. So it will turn around. The flight will turn around. I've been here. I've boarded a flight like 4 to 5 times to the Rabat International Airport, so I do know the exercise. So it's turning around. It has turned around and we're coming past this stage, and then it will pick up the speed. It will leave from here. We do not be on. Now it is now leaving easily after here for a couple of minutes, and then it will take up on a very huge speed and then into the air. So the governor of the state of Enugu and his delegates are now departing Liberia finally after successfully participating in the inauguration of President Joseph Zuma Walker. The flight is leaving. This is one of many flights that will be departing Liberia in a couple of minutes and hours, so to speak. So it will slow down a little bit, and then when it turns around, it picks up on a high speed. It will slow down a little bit, and then when it turns around, it will pick up on a very high speed and then into the air. So that is it, folks. We await the next flight and the other delegates that will board the next flight to depart Liberia. Punch TV Live from the Rabat International Airport. Thanks for viewing. We are closing now. We'll resume shortly when the next flight is prepared to leave the Rabat International Airport.